ラリーでは早く到着しすぎるのも減点対象なのだ。わかるな。
何事も現実にですね。
Go next. Damn, straight to CP2. Got a helper card. Chapter 12, third lap A. A place where a child smiles. Damn, that was a strong win just now. What do you got for us? 目が離せません。あなたがとても弱いから。目が離せません。あなたがとても強いから。双子には指先を、動からには自直を、悲鳴には微笑みを、目線には願いを。私は安心したいのです。同じになってくれないかな。It's so weird because we're definitely like having a secret garden moment little by little of Kazura drop. Because every time you show this, this kind of shows the personality of Kazura. 目が離せません。あなたがとても弱いから。目が離せません。あなたがとても強いから。双子には指先を。到着には悲鳴には笑顔を。点には願いを。私は安心したいのです。同じになってくれないかな。So it says, I can't keep my eyes off of you. Slash, it's because you're weak. I can't keep my eyes off of you. Slash, it's because you're very strong. In a bug cage, you put your fingertips. In a toy, you feel reluctant. Or you feel attached. For a scream, you would smile. But in that gaze, a wish upon the gaze. A wish upon through that gaze. I just want to feel relieved and relaxed. I wonder if you'll be the same as me. Yeah, it's a really good quote. It's two perceptions from both Pixie and Fairy point of view. At the same time, it's definitely her contradictions being played at role. And then here's Oberon saying that the third checkpoint won. Yeah, round 3, checkpoint 1, the cooking check. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get any helper card during that time. So we did our very best. We did our very best. We did our very best to pull it off. We had no hint whatsoever, but we all had a different thought process than before. It says we weren't aiming for a high score for purpose of high score cooking. 全体のレースにおけるカズラドロップの図形が見えるように、できるだけ多くの情報を得られるような料理。It's essentially, they made a cuisine, right? Essentially made a dish that we can get more information from Kazura drop. In order for us to get an idea of the entire race that we're currently on. We essentially gave her a sweet stolen. Oh, damn! Stolen? Sweet stolen that it was so sweet that you could almost have your teeth melt on the spot. It said she was happy and she was saying that it was sweet. Even though she was munching on it, in the end, the result was 75. And of course, it's a good result. 「 of course, it's a good result. It says, after all, we still went for the sweet approach with a pancake and got a 92, remember? We now have figured it out that it's, we now have figured it out that sweets, right? It's not just sweets that will give us bonus points. That is, that direction itself is a positive result that we've gained. Then comes the notion and the understanding of perfect papa doesn't just make sweets. That's it. And so little by little, we're going to eliminate any, we're going to do a process of elimination like that. After all, luckily we can try this game over and over. It says, even though if it's not a high score, even though it wasn't a high score, she was looking at your guys' faces, those faces that was not felt in despair or even felt happy about the result. Kazura was tilting her head, wondering so mysteriously why that they didn't feel so despair. It says the second checkpoint, the going outside trial. Luckily, we've got a blank card. Protag. It says we've obtained a blank card. As expected, a trouble. Lucky as all. Protag. Lucky as always. This is the serious. This is where everything gets serious. Why don't we go step forward to the secret, the secret land, shall we? It's definitely a play on word to a secret garden. Now we're going to Disneyland. Disneyland! Okay. Let us summon our helpful papa this time. It should be, is it the writer? Is it writer or William Tell? Ah, it is the writer. Nice. It is I, the Hu Hang Feihu, the Kohiko. I've arrived for your assistance. この度求められるのは忠義のための戦う信号機の王としてそれしかか。あるいは自由のために戦う王でのそれしかか。いや、どちらでもあろうとも。It's essentially, Hufei is just like, are we fighting for freedom, or are we fighting for loyalty? Right? Whichever the side you're on, I'm on it too. And then he's like, You want to ask about what does it mean to be a perfect father? I might be a decent father at best, but there's a completely different topic whenever it comes to a perfect father figure, you know. I see. I've got caught up to the situation. Now, the question lies. 完璧かはもとより誇れる父親であったからあったかすらそれがしには語れるものではないぞ。It says, leaving the concept of perfect aside, I don't even know if I was a good father enough to be respected or be memorable. It says the rampage within the royal the royal realms, aka in the nobility area, due to Daki. Remember Daki? Due to Daki's evil scheme, I've lost my wife. And due to wars and battles, I've lost my children. In the very end, it's just like Geronimo. He has the same eyes as Geronimo, the eyes of the ones who've lost their dear one. It says, as a heroic spirit, getting their name etched into history, it might be a normal circumstances, however. It says, I shouldn't take this as an ordinary thing. It is a sad tragedy, after all. いきなりこのレース全体についての答えを聞くのはさすがに難しいんじゃない? Isn't that a little too much to bear responsibility for him to try to answer the answer to the race right off the bat? It says, yeah, right now we're not looking for a high point value system. Right now, should we talk about where or how we can set things up to dig more information? That guy doesn't give much dad vibes. So while he doesn't give out dad vibes, Dan, if you see his noble phantasm, my dude, he has 1, 2, 3, 4. He technically has 4 child in his noble phantasm. At least 4. And they're known. Their names are minorly known. Actually, it's not minorly known, but yeah. It says, if you can give me examples, I would love to listen. Ooh, hey. Yeah, it says, yeah, where do you think that I would take my children, you say? The memory that I remember so fondly of would be when the country revolted. We went to the 5 gates to go across over, and wait. 君の宝具とかにも関わるエピソードでしょそれ. Isn't that an episode that have to do yeah, that plays a very important role of your noble phantasm, isn't it? Yeah, of course. But that's not what I meant though. The children's that are talking to me have stated that as such. Huh? Wait. Perhaps I should ask my children as well for this answer. Give me a moment. It says, normally it would be very difficult, but in a situation like this, I think I can have their voices outside the realm and... Hey! If you could refrain from shouting all of a sudden, it would be appreciated. What happened? It says, I'm sorry, my body is not made for magical purposes, so I'm not very good at adjusting my bodies to the details that we're currently attempting. So I was trying to pull things up with just my grit itself. So, how about it? What do you guys think, my children? Please, hello? Please, hello. This is Huheng Tinhao. My lords, can you hear me? Oh my god, this is gonna be a fucking pain in the ass. This is the first one was Tianlu. The next one is Tianghua. It says your voice is too light. Even though we must be we're only voices, do not forget your respect. Tianlu. Then you got Tianjue. It says hello everyone. This is Tianjue. We will all be in your care. And then last but not least, we got Tian Zhang. It says my name is Tian Zhang. I am here. It got quite rowdy. All of a sudden, I see. Oh, my apologies. Can we get back to the topic at hand? What were we talking about? Hey, they were specifically talking about perfect father figures or what, right? What do you think, brother? Compared to you all, I did separate from living with you brothers in order to become a disciple of a sage for a long time. I think you, the you young ones would know more than I will ever will. I think my father is perfect. I think he's strong and very strong. Yes. It says he is a warrior from the bottom of our hearts, a respectable man. It says, but come on, is he really perfect though? It says, I got a complaint. I think our father, whenever he gets angry, using his voice so loud, I think is a negative point in my opinion. That's, well, it says now. Don't go too crazy now, my children. Please listen to our Lord's conversation and answer accordingly. Okay. It says, dear father, where would you like to go? Oh, no, it's not dear father. It says, where would we like our father to take us? So the eldest is asking the young ones the question. Where, if father could take us anywhere, where would you want him to take you? So the first one specifically says, I would like the battlefield. I want to get more, I want to rack up more, points. And racking up points means, he wants to get his name, leveled up. It says, I would like to go to a library or a book storage area where we can learn more about tactics of the eastern of the far side. I mean, a western of the far side. I would, anywhere really. With father, I would love to accompany him in everywhere he goes. Even though this is just a hypothetical, it's quite questioning, in my opinion. My lord, are you sure this is okay? And is this being helpful? I think so. They're real voices, so I'm pretty sure we'll get a hint soon enough. Hey, kids, I've got a question for you. I know it might be a little rude, but it's going to be a little bit forced upon you. But as the son of this servant, aka as the son of your father, aka son of Huang Feihu, if you need to come up with one word, one thing to describe your father, what would it be? ... Very important word. The only word that we can use. It's definitely going to be it's definitely going to be the answer that where's the brother? Tensei no kotai desho. So the answer relies on Tiang Zhang's answer. I agree with that. What? Indeed. That is definitely a minimal requirement. Or perhaps, because it is minimal, it should be our first common acknowledgement. a location where we can be together with Father. That is our answer. So essentially, they specifically says a location where you can just be together with a father. That's our answer. It says that sounds so simplistic, but I guess because it's simplistic, that's the important part. It says, well, because of that, during that specific crucial moment, we didn't hesitate to follow him, you know? Yes. Nana Daishiを得てきた印を捨て、教師がのいる障害へと行く父上が言ったのなら、I says yes, leaving away the 7th generation of in title down to the drain and escaping. If our father said he wanted to do it, we would only need to listen and follow his direction together. Well, it's not that we needed, it's more like we wanted, really. 最初にそういうことじゃないなんて言ったのは間違いだったかもしれません。すみません。最初にそういうことじゃないなんて言ったのは間違いだった。It says, I'm sorry, I apologize in advance to saying that it's obvious of sort. It says, even that journey we had of escaping as Zhang, right? Huan Zhang, it was a valuable, important task, important chore. A journey as well. In the end, going out, the location really doesn't matter. What's important is if our father was there or not. You guys. I see. I think I'm starting to get it. Thanks for the sample, guys. 僕は1回目の試練に何があり、そして2回目の試練に何があったか。I said, in my opinion, the first trial, I was trying to figure out what's going on. In the second trial, I wanted to revisit what happened. I'm just running back at it right now. Then, this time, why don't we try our best? I agree. It says, we'll definitely make it so that situation is the only option. Meaning, we will... What are we doing? Where are we going? Hello there. Where would you take me this time, dear papas? This time it'll be here. Take my imaginary power. Where are we going? A castle? Oh, damn, we're going to the racing. Damn, a callback. Callback to fucking Summer 2. This place. Ah, this is a place of go-karting, my dear, that anybody can enjoy. It says, I'm perfectly fine with that. However, this is a location that I did not predict. It says that your hobby focus is wide open, but... It says, I see. This is the place where you run your metal vehicles. I wonder which is faster, my divine bull, or your metal car. It says even the helper card looks like a person who really has no relations to our current location. He's just kind of blabbing. What are their... Yeah, what are they aiming at? What do you mean? There's only one thing to do when you go go-karting. It says, we prepared a machine for both of you. It's going to be a 2-player ride, so you go on ahead with ProTag. Make sure you make sure you wear your seatbelt and be, safety first, okay? I will be riding on the other one with Kadok, and we will be racing. Of course, there will be other AIs participating in our little race here. Let's do our best, okay, Kazura? Yes? Dots. Well, I guess if Papa has prepared something like this for us, I have no judge in declining. Let us enjoy it to the fullest. よりもの僕はサーキットを賑やかにする応援系。It says, I will be in the back line playing the support character of the circuit, making the circuit more entertaining. I'll be your race queen. I guess it's race prince in this circumstances, right? I want you all to give it your all, okay? So, I take a seat in this chair here. I should. 意外と地面が近くて威力がありますね。It says it seems that it's really close to the ground and it has quite the impact. And the seats in this are a little tight and it's a little Kazura's just like, what the hell? Why is it so tight in here? I says, I'm sorry. I think our shoulders will touch, but make sure you equip your seatbelts and sit down. Of course, I don't mind. Hey, of course, I don't mind. It's not that I don't like it or anything. Well, let's get this. Let's get this started, shall we? If we're going to do this, we're going to go for the win. Let's do this. We ain't gonna lose to them scrubs. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, 37%. Let's go. Let's go. I charged 1%, chat. Feels good, man. I charged 3%. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Oh, damn. They got boost up. Boost up. Boost up. Boost up. We finna boost up. Prepare for boost up. It's time for us to shine. This is Fast and Furious 12. That's right. The electric boogaloo. You think you can defeat me, boy? Not today. Oh, what the hell? Oh, nice crit. Very good. Heck yeah. We're gonna be winning this race no matter what, brother. It says, what? We lost? Say what? あのひげ、パパ、めちゃくちゃなガチなコース取りしてきました。大人げない。It says, unbelievable. That beard papa really did a reckless, ridiculous corner turn that was super seriously dangerous. It says, yeah, I can't believe you were so all out. Unbelievable. Of course, once you grab the handle, it is a serious battle between all of us. Does not matter if I'm fighting against a child or an amateur. I will not be pulling any punches when on the road. So, what do you think about motorsports? Did you enjoy go-karting? There's a BB channel on the wall? Yeah, it's called BB Clinic, which is the noble phantasm that BB does. まあ、決められた道を正しく進めば五分になる. It says, well, if you go to the right path of the road, you'll reach your goal. It was very simple and easy to figure out. It was just like the dice board game. という単純明快なルールで成り立っているところだけはすごろくと同じなら認めてもあげなくも. It's essentially she just dropped the ball right there, right? Saying that it's a simply and defined rule that it's the same as the board game, right? It says I won't be able to comment any further of how I feel this game. Just please look at the points. It's as always as usual. And 91, it's all good. It's a high point. She's just like, uh-oh. A hard point, I see. It seems that the hobby of this has slowly... you've started to understand little by little the hobby of this. It says, this time, Cosmo dropped his self-satisfactory within my own eyes was definitely not on the high rank. But the sheer fact that these numbers did... this number did show up means... it says, these Mr. Insects, you guys are starting to smirk and smile. It's starting to piss me off. It says, I suppose high point earning means that you've gotten close to a perfect papa, so I let it go, but please do understand that it's not a full mark, and if it's not a full mark, you're not a perfect papa. This is no good at all. I need you guys to work your hardest here. Goodbye. She's like tapping. Her feet are stomping. Stomping. I see. I see. I hope I was able to be of your strength. But to go outside, huh? I suppose whenever I have the opportunity, I should take my sons out to this outside opportunity too, but... As the circumstances are quite special, so I don't know if it'll work. No, thank you very much for your help. The fact that we were able to hear your sons' voices helped out quite a lot. I see. But if that's the case, I'm glad to be of service. However, I believe I didn't do most of the work, but my children, my sons, were the one that did the best work out here. So let me say a final parting word. It says, I suppose it'll be a little bit embarrassing to say it in front of my children, so let me, let me push them aside a bit. So, you guys, thanks for all the hard work. You guys can get some rest now, okay? Huh? A spar? We can spar later. Okay. The steed? You can ride the steed. Yeah. All right. Sorry for the way. My lord. It says I, Hung Feihu, have never once in my life thought, nor will I drown myself thinking that I was the perfect father figure. However, if there's somebody that is to be called or earned a title as such, 一つそのものがこれだけを譲っていけないんだろうという条件、常にとして持っているべき何かがあるのはわかる。It says, however, but as a father being, there are times and things where you just cannot let it go. And the circumstances at hand, you know what I'm talking about. そして少なくともそれがしはその何かだけは持っていると胸を張れる。It says, even though it might not be as large or as bombastic as others, I know for a fact that I have the necessity to do what must be done for my children. That I can be proud of and say out loud. And what is that? That I think, I care for my children. I suppose if you think about the opposite way, even if you, the fact that you don't have that in the beginning, you'll never be able to reach a perfect father figure. I guess what I'm spewing out is nothing more than nonsense of basics, but as a father, I think setting up the basic was an important thing to speak out. I'll keep that in mind. Thank you. Emma. That's a good reaction. Take care of yourselves. Yippee, we did it!